Sagittarius, welcome to your love reading for April of 2022. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email or DM and we can certainly set that up. Otherwise, let's get to your reading. Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please spread your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, and your insight for Sagittarius for love for April 2022? What do you see? What do they need to know to reach your higher ground, become closer to universe and closer to divine? Any messages you have will be greatly appreciated. And we thank you for Sagittarius April 2022. What do you see? What do they need to know as Sagittarius? Can you please show me the energies of Sagittarius passed out of? Love energies they passed out of prior to. We have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. I'm hearing not a lot of options. Alrighty, make sure you click on the Vimeo link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling. And in that spread, I'll have something you do not know about them, in addition to if they're seeing or they're interested in somebody else. We have the Six of Wands in the upright for love energies for April. In my playlist here, 2022 Sun Moon predictions, as close as you can get to a personal reading without getting a personal reading. 2021s are still in there. See if they rang true for you. We end on the Three of Swords in the upright for as you move out of April into May. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram. Like, share, subscribe, donate anything in support of my channel, even if it's just in the comments, would be greatly appreciated. So the Seven of Cups in reverse, immediately what I got from that is that there's just not a lot of options out there, or you don't have a lot of options. In the upright, it's what should I pick? What should I pick? What should I look into? What should I commit? In the reverse, it's kind of like, oh, you know, it's just kind of like a dry lake, so to speak. So it doesn't seem like there's very much kind of going on in that regard. For some of you, it could be that there are the options that are available are not necessarily like what you see is what you get. They could be people that are trying to, appear very attractive to you, so to tempt you. But you guys are really good at looking right through that. Okay, so I feel as though you just kind of cast those options aside. Also, another thing about you guys is you tend to be very selective. You're kind of picky people, when it comes to. I mean, some people say like, it's hard to tie down to Sagittarius and all this stuff because you love your freedom. Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's part of it. But I also feel like you guys are very selective about how you choose because you need a mate that's going to allow you to be free, and also a mate who is going to, be up to your standards, so to speak. So I think, there aren't options. One, because there isn't a lot of fish out in the sea right now. And two, because the ones that are out there are just, a little bit fake and you don't really care to have them around you. But Six of Wands in the upright in April has you, feeling confident, as though, you have every hope that, someone's going to recognize you for the greatness that you are. I mean, the Six of Wands is about confidence and, being on your high horse. And I don't mean that like in a negative way. And really being noticed for, by other people because what you're doing or how you're carrying yourself, who you are in the community. Sometimes the Six of Wands is being the boss. So it really is getting a lot of attention, a lot of praise for how you carry yourself, your integrity, what kind of job you're doing, the praise you've received. So you're definitely in the public eye. People are definitely noticing you and you're feeling very confident about that. But I'm still not seeing anything with the Three of Swords in the upright as you move out of April into May. I mean, this is kind of a card of, failed projects, plans not necessarily working out in regards to love. I mean, it can mean a whole bunch of other things like heartbreak and things like that. But because I'm not really seeing somebody in this spread yet, I haven't pulled clarifiers. It could just mean that you're disappointed and getting sad because, you haven't found your soulmate or you haven't found your person yet. So let me start pulling clarifiers. Why is the Seven of Cups here in reverse? Who's this person? What's this energy? Yeah, no plans, no partnerships. You're mistrusting people. You feel like the people you do encounter aren't going to be able to kind of pull their weight in the relationship or, be up to your standards. The World card in the upright indicates to me that you're just kind of closing out the chapter on or closing up whatever I almost feel like dating platform that you might be on. Maybe you're not being too successful or just you're fed up with dating in general and you're saying to yourself, maybe it's just time to wrap up this phase and move on to something else or go about doing things a different way or take another angle or what have you. Eight of Wands in reverse kind of indicates to me that there's people that kind of want to talk to you, but you don't really want to talk to them. You're kind of blocking people, or there are people who were a little too excited to get things going or get things further along than you would like to, and you're kind of pumping the brakes, trying to slow things down. So, whatever you're kind of drawing in or attracting, I don't feel like is necessarily your cup of tea. Oh, Seven of Cups. Cup of tea. Why is the Six of Wands here in the upright? Who's this person? What's this energy? But it's good that you have confidence. But the Sun card in reverse is kind of saying to me, in clarification, yeah, you have all this confidence. People are noticing you. You have a lot of accolades and things like that. But the Sun card in reverse says to me that it's really kind of bothering you a little bit that that person isn't kind of stepping up. That person isn't kind of seizing the moment and kind of taking you by your hand and whisking you off someplace. So again, a little bit of sadness, a little bit of depression in regards to this. Black cloud kind of hanging over your head. It's hard kind of staying optimistic when you know that you want someone special in your life, but that special person isn't kind of coming through for you. See the Four of Swords in the upright, and you kind of deciding, well, you know what, since it's not happening, let me kind of take the time out to kind of rest, recover, get my energies together. Some of you might actually seek counseling, seek therapy, rejuvenate yourself. Some of you might be going on a sabbatical or just taking a break from dating in general to kind of, once you kind of get your energies, go back out at 100%. So, and some of you could be, recovering, from what has kind of gone on. I am going to say this is really random. I don't know if anybody out there is getting surgery. I do have two cards of surgery here. I don't know if it's heart surgery or just recovering from surgery. That's something like a offshoot thing that I just want to recognize, or just kind of say, not to alarm anybody. It's weird. It came in a love reading, but I was like, wait a minute, I'm seeing like surgical stuff here. So the Page of Cups in reverse here is an indicator to me that again, I feel like it's the people that you're attracting are these people that are just emotionally mature. They don't want to put in the work. They want things the way that they want it. They're really kind of, like that way. Or it's people that are just like, they drink too much, or they're addicts, or they like to party too much, or anything like that. And they're really chaotic. And it just seems like those are kind of people that are coming your way and you're really not interested in them. It just seems like this month you're really attracting people that you really don't want to have anything to do with. So you're just kind of, shooting blanks in a way. Is that all right? I don't know if that's the right terminology, but that's what kind of came to mind. Why is the Three of Swords here in the upright for Sagittarius? Okay, it's really starting to get to you as you go out of April into May. You're getting in your head about it. You're starting to chip away your confidence. You're starting to have anxiety, depression, wondering if you're ever going to meet anybody. Are you ever going to find that one? Strength card in reverse is the card of Leo, and now is where you're starting to actually doubt yourself, doubt your ability. You're losing your confidence. You're wondering why. It's sometimes the Six of, or sometimes the Strength card in reverse to me can be being really dependent on kind of what other people are doing, and I feel like they're doing it to you, and then you start feeling insecure in regards to love. So, I think it's all just starting to kind of, basically what I'm getting is I'm a really great person. Why are these only people that are attracted to me? And why isn't my person kind of coming forward? And unfortunately, I don't have the answers for you necessarily in here right now. Page of Wands in the upright, though, that's an indicator to me that you are keeping hope and you guys are optimistic. So there is this little spark of optimism in you that things are going to change. You're inspired that you will finally meet somebody. It'll be, a love that you deserve, very energetic. So you do have this spark of hope, thinking that things are going to change and positive news is going to come to you in that regard. But I think you're having a really hard time kind of staying positive about it. Sometimes things don't happen on the schedule that we want things to happen. So you always have to tell yourself that if you're going through this, you're going through this for a reason. It might even be the universe or God or whoever you kind of prescribe to, kind of giving you more time to become a better version of yourself before the better version for you kind of comes through. So that's what I have for you all. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email or DM and we can easily set that up. Otherwise, make sure you click on the Vimeo link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling. And in that spread, I'll have something you do not know about them, in addition to if they're seeing someone else or interested in somebody else. Nobody came up in this spread, so I'm curious to see what's going to be in that video. In my playlist are your 2022 Sun Moon predictions. That's as close as you can get to a personal reading without getting one. 2021s are still in there. See if they rang true for you. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram. Like, share, subscribe, donate. Anything in support of my channel would be greatly appreciated, even if it's just in the comments. Otherwise, Sagittarius, I will see you in the Vimeo reading. Adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye.